Hello, global adventurers! Welcome back to Adventures and Facts, the podcast where we travel the world, discover amazing secrets, and practice our English together. I'm your host, and today we are in the third episode of our special series, Ancient Egypt. Wow, we are having such an incredible journey. In our first episode, we visited the Great Pyramids of Giza and learned about King Khufu. In our second episode, we explored the giant columns of Karnak Temple and the colossal sun miracle of Abu Simbel. But today, oh wow, the sun is shining on these big yellow rocky mountains. There are no temples here and no pyramids. Everything is hidden underground. We are standing inside the famous Valley of the Kings. And right next to me, wearing his adventure hat, is our wonderful expert, Professor Adam Horus. Welcome back, Adam.
It is so thrilling to be here, Adam. Tell our listeners, what is this place exactly?
Hello, Jessica. Hello to all our fantastic listeners. We are standing in a very holy place. This is the Valley of the Kings. In the New Kingdom period, pharaohs stopped building big pyramids because thieves could easily see them and steal the gold. So they decided to hide their graves here, deep inside these mountains. So far, archaeologists have discovered 63 major tombs in this valley.
Pharaohs stopped building pyramids because of thieves? What are thieves, Adam? And what is a grave?
Let's make it simple. Thieves are bad people who steal things that do not belong to them. They wanted to steal the royal gold. And a grave or a tomb is the final room under the ground where you put a person after they die. So the kings hid their tombs to protect their bodies and their gold from the thieves.
Ah, thieves are robbers, and a grave is a tomb under the ground. Got it! 63 tombs. Wow. Can you tell us about the most famous discovery here?
Oh, yes. The most famous discovery in history happened right here on November 4th, 1922. A British archaeologist named Howard Carter discovered the tomb of the young king, King Tutankhamun, or King Tut. It is the most famous because it was completely safe. The thieves never found it. It was full of thousands of pieces of pure gold, toys, clothes, and a beautiful golden mask.
Pure gold mask discovered by Howard Carter in 1922? That is almost 100 years ago. But Adam, what about the king's body? Was it still there?
Yes, Jessica. King Tut's body was perfectly inside his coffin. It was a mummy. The ancient Egyptians used a special science called mummification to preserve the bodies of dead people.
Mummy? And mummification? That sounds like a very long and scary word. What does it mean?
Don't worry, it is not scary at all. It is pure science. A mummy is a dead body that is dried and wrapped in long white cloths. And mummification is the process of doing this. The doctors removed the water from the body using a special natural salt called natron. They dried the body for 40 days, added nice oils, and wrapped it beautifully. They believed that if the body stays safe, the king can live happily in the afterlife forever.
Oh, so mummification means drying and wrapping the body to keep it safe for the afterlife? It is amazing that a body can last for 3,000 years because of salt.
Yes, it is a scientific miracle. King Tut became king when he was only 9 years old, and he died when he was 19. But because his tomb was found completely full of treasure, he is now the most famous pharaoh in the whole world.
Wow, Adam! Walking inside these dark tombs under the mountains is a bit scary, but so beautiful. Does this place bring back any personal memories for you?
Oh, absolutely, Jessica. It brings back one of the most important moments of my life. When I was 22 years old, I was a university student. I got a chance to help a team of scientists clean the walls inside a newly discovered tomb here in the valley. I remember walking down a very long, dark, and narrow tunnel under the ground. The air smelled like old dust and history. It was dead silent.
Oh, wow. Were you afraid to be so deep under a mountain?
I was a little nervous, yes. But then my flashlight suddenly turned off. Everything went completely black. I couldn't see my hands. I stood alone in the dark for 2 minutes. But instead of crying like I did when I was 12, I closed my eyes and listened. I felt the breath of the mountain. I realized that thousands of years ago, artists stood in this exact dark room with small candles, drawing beautiful pictures of stars and gods on the walls to comfort the king. When my light came back on, I looked at the wall and saw a beautiful blue painting of the sky. At that moment, I cried tears of joy. I felt that I wasn't an outsider. I was a part of this ancient story. It was the moment I truly became an Egyptologist.
Wow, Adam. From being a scared boy in a temple to finding peace in the dark of a tomb. That is so beautiful. Thank you for taking us into that dark room with you. Now, my global friends, it's time to open my word backpack. Let's look at 10 important words we use today. I will say the word, tell you its meaning in English, read an example, and then leave 3 seconds for you to repeat the example out loud. Speak with clear confidence. Ready? Let's go. Word 1. Thief. Meaning, a person who steals things from others. Example, the thief ran away with the money. Word 2. Grave. Meaning, a hole or room in the ground where a dead person is buried. Example, they visited the old grave in the village. Word 3. Discover. Meaning, to find something for the first time. Example, scientists want to discover new planets. Word 4. Pure. Meaning, clean and not mixed with anything else. Example, this ring is made of pure gold. Word 5. Mummy. Meaning, a dead body preserved by wrapping it in cloth. Example, we saw an ancient mummy at the museum. Word 6. Process. Meaning, a series of actions or steps taken to do something. Example, learning English is a beautiful process. Word 7. Wrap. Meaning, to cover something completely with cloth or paper. Example, please wrap the birthday gift nicely. Word 8. Tunnel. Meaning, a long passage built under the ground or through a mountain for a long time. Example, the train goes through a dark tunnel. Word 9. Dust. Meaning, dry powder consisting of tiny pieces of earth or waste. Example, there is a lot of dust on the old books. Word 10. Preserve. Meaning, to keep something safe and in good condition for a long time. Example,
we use refrigerators to preserve our food.
You did an outstanding job today. I can hear your excellent English pronunciation. Now, here is episode challenge. I want you to write a comment below this video using at least 2 words from our word backpack today. Tell me, who discovered King Tut's tomb and in what year? Write your answer below and I will give you a big thumbs up. Today, we learned that the Valley of the Kings has 63 discovered tombs. We learned how Howard Carter found King Tut's pure gold treasures in 1922, and we discovered the amazing science of mummification. And we added 10 powerful new words to our English vocabulary. Thank you, Professor Adam Horus, for showing us the light inside the dark tombs.
It was an honor, Jessica. See you in our next big adventure.
If you loved this video, please click like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. See you next time in another adventure. Bye-bye!
Learning English is a daily journey, and every day you get better. See you tomorrow on Listening English Daily with our next exciting story.